says, got an 89 F-150 at hard start when it's hot. It starts fine cold, but when it's hot, it starts real hard. It did overheat it, and we changed the intake. The first thing is, you gotta see, has the engine been damaged? It's an 89. Might have started to blow the head gasket, and when it's hot, it's gonna be expanded, it's gonna leak more. Do my video, how to tell if your head gasket's blown, Scotty. Watch that. If it's blown, you're gonna have to fix the engine. Now, if not, starts good cold but not hot, you could easily have some type of leak in the fuel system. The fuel pressure regulators often go bad on those. And what happens is when an engine is cold, needs extra gas, so if it leaks a little, it'll start better. But when an engine's hot and you try to start it and the fuel pressure regulator is leaking, floods the engine out, makes it hard to start. Here's one thing you can check yourself to diagnose it quickly. When it doesn't start, crank it, crank it, crank it. When you finally get it started, look at the exhaust. And if it's black, it means it's flooded out. Now, if it's totally clear and it's not smoking black, that means it's not getting any fuel. And in that case, you got to check the cold start system. Could be injectors are dirty. Make sure it doesn't have a vacuum leak that's sucking too much air so it doesn't mix with enough fuel to actually start up. But start, like I say, see if the head gets well. If it isn't, see if it's flooding out. Now, if it's flooding out, very common problem with those are leaking fuel pressure regulator. And as old as it is, it could be any of the injectors are leaking. If it is hard to start and it then smokes black, next time it's hard to start, don't start it, crank it, and then take out the spark plugs. And if you see that one or two spark plugs are wet and the others are dry, those spark plugs, the injectors are bad, and those two will need replacing. It's another easy way to check it. Well, then it says,